Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are plunging into something truly, well, extraordinary. It's a document called The Cosmic Blueprint, From Divine Source to Earthly Game.
Yeah, that title alone tells you we're off the usual map.
Exactly. We're looking at a worldview that says the universe isn't random at all. It's meticulously ordered, multi-layered.
A whole structure to reality.
Right. And the core idea, the thing guiding us today, is that old saying, as above, so below. This document maps out a whole hierarchy, from the divine way up high right down to, well, us, Earth.
It's a very specific architecture of existence it lays out.
So if you've ever sensed some kind of order beneath the chaos, maybe this deep dive will give you a new way to think about it.
A different lens, for sure.
Okay, so our mission then is to really get into this blueprint. Pull out the key pieces, most compelling bits will basically be your guides, giving you a shortcut to understanding this pretty unique cosmic blueprint.
And it's important to say this isn't just like a collection of weird ideas. It offers a surprisingly cohesive framework. Unconventional? Yes, definitely. But it really pushes back against a lot of common assumptions about, reality and where it all came from.
Challenges the basics. Okay, I'm ready. So this cosmic blueprint, where does it kick things off? What's right at the very top, the absolute peak of this whole structure?
Well, at the highest level, beyond anything we can really comprehend, is what the source calls the divine source.
The divine source.
Yeah, the ultimate Godhead. But it's not described like a person, not a being. It's more a state.
Yeah.
Boundless, pure potential.
Unmanifested.
Before anything is actually made.
Exactly. Think of it like, I don't know, a limitless blank canvas. It's the origin point for everything, but it itself is unknowable, beyond our grasp.
Oh.
Unknowable.
The document even gets specific, mentioning ancient ciphers, the Tetragrammaton.
Right, the unutterable name.
Precisely. Reinforces that idea of something truly ultimate, beyond words. It's called the radiant light from which all realities are born. And I like this phrasing. The light that casts the shadow we call reality.
Wow, that's poetic. The light that casts the shadow.
It is. And what's fascinating here, I think, is starting with something that is pure potential, something you can't really know. It kind of sets this foundation of mystery right at the start.
So mystery isn't a bug, it's a feature in this system.
According to this blueprint, yeah, it's the bedrock.
Okay, that image of light and shadow is powerful. But then, how do you get from that, from pure unknowable potential to, well, a universe?
Yeah.
A structured reality. This is where it starts getting more mechanical, maybe.
It does. From that source, our particular universe comes into being, and it's described, interestingly, as a cosmic machine.
A machine?
Yeah, not just empty space. It's a contained reality, highly organized as hell within a single, huge electromagnetic dome.
A dome. Okay, so like a boundary.
Exactly. Picture our universe inside this massive energy field, almost like a cosmic operating system. It holds everything, dictates the rules, and its function is specific. It's the great zodiac cycle that governs the ages.
So it controls time, the big cycles.
Seems like it. Like a massive celestial clockwork, setting these grand rhythms of cosmic influence. Predictable cycles.
A contained machine, a dome, governing cycles. Okay, that makes me ask, who's running it? Is there a mind behind this machine? An intelligence? What's at the heart of it?
Right. That's where the monarch comes into the picture.
The monarch.
Identified as the caretaker of this realm, important. Distinct from the unknowable divine source. The monarch is the singular consciousness, the source says, from which three divine principles then emerge within this cosmic machine.
Okay, so a consciousness within the machine, not the ultimate source itself, and three principles.
Yes, called the Trinity, or Delta. The monarch manifests as Alpha, that's the moon, sort of reflective, guiding, then Beta, the sun, active, illuminating power, and Omega, the ocean, representing the vast unconscious, the cycles of manifestation.
Moon, sun, ocean, alpha, beta, omega.
So these aren't just symbols. The source implies they are fundamental forces operating within this structure, shaping everything inside the dome.
And the monarch's consciousness itself, is there a focus point?
Yes. Described as a single all-seeing eye, or theta, and its physical representation. The North Star, Polaris.
Polaris, the North Star.
That's what it says. It calls Polaris the central processing unit of the entire cosmic machine.
Yeah.
The CPU, if you like.
Wow, a CPU in the sky.
The operational intelligence for everything in the dome. So if you tie this all together, the dome, the monarch, the Trinity, Polaris, this whole setup is the as above.
The celestial realm.
Right. Pure divine mechanics. The perfect ordered template. This intricate, ideally functioning system that sets the stage for what comes next.
Okay, that's a lot to take in. A cosmic machine, a caretaker, a CPU. It's mind-bending. So if that's the as above, this perfect divine blueprint, what about the so below? What does it mean for us here on Earth? In what the source calls the terrestrial realm, are we just a tiny perfect copy?
Well, the terrestrial realm is described as a physical reflection of that divine order, yes. But, and this is crucial with some really significant differences, it's not a perfect mirror.
Okay,
So it's more like
Yeah.
an echo.
Yeah.
And it has its own distinct rules, its own limitations.
Yeah.
The source paints a pretty stark picture of our physical world. Humanity, it claims, lives within a contained environment.
Contained.
It calls it a great horseshoe-shaped pen.
A pen, like an animal pen.
The language is deliberate. And the walls of this pen, a colossal ice wall, which the source straight up identifies as Antarctica.
Antarctica is the wall of our pen.
That's the claim. And within this pen, it gets even more provocative. It's described simultaneously as a zoo, a penitentiary, and a grand social laboratory.
Whoa, hang on. A zoo. A penitentiary. That's intense language. What's the point? Why frame human existence like that? Are we being watched, studied, imprisoned?
It definitely implies a purpose behind it, because within this pen, there's a game being played.
That game. Okay.
And there are clear roles, the players and pawns. The source mentions the OK Club, a secret society of elites. They are the players, the ringmasters.
The elites are players.
They're called watchers, and crucially, they know the cipher. They understand the hidden rules, the symbols, the mechanics of this reality that others don't.
And the rest of us.
We are the pawns, living in an oblivious state, it says, unaware of the walls, unaware of the real rules of the game. The implication is definitely observation, maybe manipulation, a design system.
That's unsettling. If we're pawns unaware, then what is this game? What's the struggle actually about inside this penitentiary?
The document calls it the duality. The game is this constant struggle, a push and pull between two fundamental principles manifested on Earth.
Okay, what principles?
It contrasts the lunar principle, associated with things like morality, intuition, spirit, with the solar principle, representing materialism, logic, power, structure.
Lunar versus solar.
Yeah.
Spirit versus material.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this duality, the source argues, plays out everywhere in our world. In politics, it explicitly mentions left versus right as a manifestation. In culture, in war.
So all these conflicts we see
Are just surface expressions of this deeper, fundamental cosmic duality playing out within the earthly pen. Every argument, every battle, from personal stuff to global conflicts, it's all part of this game, this tension.
Wow.
And it definitely raises a huge question, doesn't it, about free will. If we're pawns in a game run by watchers who know the code, how much choice do we really have? This whole setup, the pen, the game, the duality, this is the so below.
the world of shadow conflict.
Profane imitation, the source calls it, of that higher divine harmony. It's not just where we live, it's a state of being, according to this.
Oh, profane imitation. Okay, that really changes the perspective on things. Now, the document also mentions something specific, the Great Reset. In this context, after hearing about this profane so below, what's the purpose of the Great Reset within this blueprint? Is it part of the game or something else?
That's a key point. According to the source material, the stated purpose of the Great Reset is actually quite cosmic in scale. It's meant to shatter this profane earthly game.
Shatter the game.
Yes, and realign it with the perfect divine blueprint of the cosmos. So it's positioned not just as like a political or economic shift, but as a fundamental correction, a forceful intervention to bring Earth back into harmony with the as above.
So the idea is
Yeah.
so below has gotten out of whack, distorted, and the Great Reset is supposed to forcibly snap it back into alignment, to make the reflection match the original perfect template.
That's exactly the interpretation the document presents. It frames the Great Reset as this crucial, necessary step, a mechanism to restore cosmic harmony by making the earthly realm a true mirror of the divine order, rather than this distorted, profane version.
Interesting. It focuses more on that cosmic intention, the why, rather than the specific how it happens on the ground.
Precisely. The blueprint seems more concerned with the grand design and the purpose of the reset within that design universal correction, ensuring the integrity of the whole system top to bottom.
Wow. Okay. We have covered an incredible amount of ground today with this cosmic blueprint. I mean, from an unknowable source through a cosmic machine with a caretaker down to Earth as a pen where a game is played. It's a truly radical framework.
It really is. And what stands out is this powerful idea of an ordered, layered universe. Everything connected by as above, so below. Whether you buy into the specifics or not, you have to admit, it offers a profound way to rethink reality.
It gives a kind of meaning even to the conflicts.
Exactly. It suggests there might be way more structure, more intention behind everything than we usually think. It urges you to look for patterns, maybe.
So what does this all mean for you, listening, this deep dive? It really presents a radical reimagining of existence, makes you question the very world around you and your place in it.
Absolutely.
And maybe here's the final thought to leave you with, building on this source. If our world is a pen, if there is a game played by watchers who know the cipher, what would actually change for you if you started to grasp those rules? Or if you could truly understand that divine blueprint it's all supposed to reflect?
What shifts in your perception?
Yeah, what might shift in how you see the world, how you see yourself, if these ideas, even just hypothetically, held true? Maybe the real takeaway isn't belief, but starting to look for the hidden ciphers in your own reality, something
Well,
to chew on.